Chosen one, no evil can touch you. Protection. Forever. You didn't stumble upon this message by coincidence. There is something within you, ancient, powerful, sacred, that has drawn this moment toward you, like a magnet, pulling light through darkness. You are not like the others. You were chosen before the beginning of time to carry a light that no shadow can overcome, to walk a path lined not with ease, but with eternal protection. No evil can touch you, not because darkness doesn't try, but because your spirit is sealed in a layer of divine energy that no force of harm can penetrate. Watch this video until the very end. Let it become a shield around you. Let its energy awaken the truth that has always lived within you. Now, like this video, subscribe to the channel. In the comments, write your warmest wishes. Send a wave of love into this universe and type 77 with your message. This number is not just a symbol, it's an activation code, a signal to the universe that you're ready. When you write it, imagine your deepest desire flowing like golden light through every thread of reality, reshaping the fabric of your world. There are times in your life when the weight of existence feels unbearable, when people betray, when dreams falter, when the very breath you take feels like dragging stone through fire. And still, you rise, not because you're invincible in flesh, but because your soul carries an invincibility that defies comprehension. You've been tested, perhaps more than most, but every test was a layer of armor, and every scar a silent prayer for your becoming. What you don't realize is that while others have walked unguarded, you were never alone. The moment you cried as a child in silence, something ancient stood beside you. When fear paralyzed you in the night, a divine force stood watch. And when you felt the sharp sting of being misunderstood, abandoned, unloved, you were being prepared. You were being hidden from harm for a time. Because no evil can touch what was born of the stars and shielded by the eternal. The world is full of unseen forces, both beautiful and brutal. But none of them have permission to breach your spiritual perimeter. You are covered by something more than hope. It's a protection encoded into the very atoms of your being. You carry light in your blood, fire in your breath, a silent knowing in your bones, and darkness flees from it, not because you fight, but because you are the war already won. This is not superstition. This is not wishful thinking. This is encoded truth. Every time you felt like something terrible should have happened, but didn't, that was your protection. Every time your intuition screamed no, and you listened, that was your protection. Every time a disaster brushed past you like wind but didn't touch you, that was your protection. This force doesn't beg for attention. It doesn't show off. It simply is. It wraps you like invisible silk, intercepting what would have crushed others. It reroutes betrayal, blocks manipulation, blinds deceit before it reaches your eyes. The reason people misunderstand your presence is because your protection makes you unrecognizable to darkness. You are cloaked, and it drives evil mad. You might wonder why the attacks have still come, why the battles were still fierce. Here is the truth that only the chosen ones know. Being chosen doesn't mean untouched by war. It means undefeated in it. It means preserved. It means that what tried to kill you had no idea it was sharpening you. What tried to curse you was actually blessing you in disguise. What broke you was molding you into a vessel that evil cannot inhabit, nor infiltrate. Your pain wasn't a sign of weakness. It was the fire forging your impenetrable light. And your light is not up for negotiation. Understand this. Every lie spoken against you, every trap set behind your back, every manipulation crafted in secret, it was seen, and it was dismantled before it could bloom. Even when you didn't see it, even when it looked like the enemy was winning, no, your story was being rerouted by a power that doesn't fail. That is why you're here. That is why you're still breathing. That is why, when you should have given up, something in you said, "Not yet." That something wasn't just hope. It was divine instruction. There is a circle of sacred fire that surrounds you. Not metaphorical, spiritual, it's real. And every step you take within it is an act of spiritual rebellion against darkness. Evil wants to confuse you into forgetting who you are. But today, you remember. You are the one that evil cannot touch. You are the one that carries the signature of divine authority. You are the one whose name is written on a scroll that no shadow can erase. That's why some people turned against you with no explanation. That's why you were excluded. That's why certain opportunities fell apart, because they were traps, masked as blessings. You were never rejected. You were redirected every time. Because no evil can touch what is marked for glory. You were not created to be ordinary. You were made for divine magnitude. And magnitude requires isolation. It requires refinement. It requires that you are separated from anything that dulls your power or corrupts your purpose. So yes, it's been hard. It's been lonely. It's been quiet. But the silence was sacred. The wait was divine. And now, the time has come. The ones who betrayed you cannot follow you. The places that broke you cannot contain you. The memories that haunted you are losing their grip. Why? Because you are entering a zone where only purity can exist. Where protection is not just around you, it is you. It breathes with you. It guards the gates of your destiny like a sentinel made of light and thunder. If you've ever wondered why you've survived things others couldn't, this is why. You are the chosen. You are covered. You are feared by fear itself. And no evil, not jealousy, not betrayal, not manipulation, not spiritual attack, can undo what has been divinely sealed inside of you. You will feel tired, but you will never be overtaken. You will feel pressure, but you will never collapse. You will feel tested, but you will never be destroyed. Your very existence threatens every force of harm, and that is why you feel like you've always been in a battle. But the truth is, you're not in a battle. You are the battle, and the battle has already been won. Let the light of this message plant itself in your heart. Let it awaken what has long been dormant. Let it rewire your belief, your confidence, your sense of identity. You are not just surviving. You are sacred. You are chosen. You are fireproof. You are covered by something eternal. No evil can touch you. Not now. Not ever. You've stepped into a space where the ordinary rules of life no longer apply to you. Not because you're better, but because you were born different. Your energy does not vibrate at the same frequency as the rest of the world. And deep down, you've always known this. There's been a quiet whisper beneath the noise of everyday life, a sacred hum in your soul that reminded you, you don't belong here entirely. And that's because you were built to be protected while walking through realms that would crush others. Many have underestimated you. They looked at your silence and thought it was weakness. They saw your empathy and mistook it for naivety. But what they could never see, what they could never feel, was the invisible wall of divine fire surrounding you at all times. It is why their schemes never worked. It is why their curses never stuck. It is why their attacks always fell flat before they even reached your door. Your journey has never been about fitting in. It's been about remembering. Remembering that you were wrapped in a sacred covering from birth, that even in your most painful, darkest moments, there was a force standing in front of you, deflecting the full brunt of destruction. You never walked alone. You never cried alone. Even when no one was there, someone was. And that presence has always stood with one mission: protect the chosen at all costs. This protection is not something you earned. It's not based on your perfection or performance. It's deeper. It's older. It was chosen for you. It's in your spiritual DNA. You were born into a lineage of light that stretches far beyond this world. And because of that, the enemy has always tried to dim you. Not because you're weak, but because you're powerful, because you're dangerous to darkness. Think of the moments that didn't make sense, when everything was crumbling, but you still had peace. When people lied on your name, but truth eventually revealed itself. When chaos erupted around you, yet somehow you were still standing in the center of it, untouched. That's not luck. That's divine orchestration. It's your unseen army doing what it was sent to do: keep you covered at all costs. This covering makes no announcement. It makes no sound. But its presence is undeniable to those who walk in the Spirit. People can feel something different when they're around you. Some are drawn to it, others fear it. That's because your presence disrupts anything unclean, anything manipulative, anything false. You don't need to speak. You just enter a room and energy shifts. It's not arrogance. It's not ego. It's resonance. You carry something ancient in your spirit, something coded with divine authority. And because of that, no evil can hold on to you for long. No attack can fully land. No spell, no word curse, no energetic leech can break through your walls. Even in your moments of weakness, when you doubted, when you broke down, when you gave up, your protection never stopped. Even when you walked into places you shouldn't have, even when you trusted people who were harmful, even when you ignored your intuition, you were still covered. That's how relentless this protection is. It doesn't leave when you mess up. It doesn't abandon you when you're confused. It waits, it watches, and when needed, it intervenes. You might not always see it in real time. You might not understand why certain people ghosted you, why some relationships dissolved, why doors slammed shut. But in hindsight, you will see. Those were divine interceptions, not rejections, protection. You were pulled out of places that would have consumed your spirit. You were rescued from paths that led to spiritual death. You were spared. And sometimes, the protection doesn't look like a miracle. Sometimes, it looks like heartbreak, like isolation, like everything falling apart. But chosen one, what if I told you that everything falling apart was the only way the real plan could be rebuilt? What if the ruin was the clearing for your rise? You've outgrown the places where evil once tried to keep you small. You've shed the illusions. You've survived the storms. And now, your covering is stronger than ever. You're entering a phase where your very name is a spiritual firewall. You don't need to fight like you used to. Now, your alignment does the work for you. All you have to do is stay in harmony with your true essence, and the light will respond. There are things coming your way that only you can carry. There are assignments waiting for you that only someone with your protection could ever fulfill. You are being positioned, strategically, deliberately. No force of darkness can stop it, because it was never built for them to understand. But you must remember, this protection requires your cooperation, not your fear, not your perfection, just your truth. You must continue to walk in your authentic path. To resist the urge to conform to energies that dim you, to say no when your soul says no, to honor your boundaries, to protect your peace as fiercely as the heavens protect you. Because here's the truth: your protection is not passive. It partners with your decisions. It aligns with your courage. It strengthens when you choose your higher self over comfort, when you choose light over validation, when you trust the unknown instead of returning to what broke you. And when you do that, when you walk in full alignment with who you truly are, nothing, and I mean nothing, can break through. That is when your protection becomes impenetrable. That is when you become untouchable. No hex can find you. No gossip can stain you. No betrayal can unmake you. You become the storm, the sword, the silence that speaks louder than 1,000 voices. You become everything evil fears and everything light celebrates. This is the power that was hidden in your pain. This is the glory that was forged in your fire. This is the truth you were never supposed to forget. You've entered a realm where the laws of this world no longer bind you, where fear cannot break your stride, where doubt cannot steal your peace. In this space, you are not subject to the same rules as those who walk without divine protection. Your life is not just a series of happenstances or random encounters. It is an orchestrated symphony, carefully arranged by forces that are both seen and unseen. And every note in this symphony, every person who enters your life, every door that opens or closes is part of a greater plan that protects you from all evil. The deeper you go into this understanding, the clearer it becomes. Your protection is not just a shield. It is a divine alignment. The very essence of your being is attuned to frequencies that are not easily disturbed. You were created to carry a force of energy so potent that no darkness can settle near you for long. And even if it tries, it will not find a way in. Many times you may have felt like something was trying to break you. Something deep inside told you that you weren't built to survive the trials you faced. But you are. The divine protection woven into your being isn't just about preventing harm. It's about transformation. You are constantly evolving, constantly becoming more in tune with your purpose, your destiny. And as you grow, your protection grows with you. It expands, it strengthens, it reaches further out into the world, ensuring that no matter where you go, you are surrounded by the divine. This means that while others may struggle with challenges that seem to drown them, you find ways to not only survive, but to thrive. The storms of life come, but they do not break you. The arrows of adversity fly, but they do not pierce you. The trials that have crushed others, they have only polished you, making you shine even brighter. Some people may question how you do it, how you remain calm in the face of chaos, how you keep moving forward when it feels like the whole world is conspiring to stop you. What they don't understand is that it's not about being immune to the struggles of life. It's about being impervious to the forces that wish to harm you. And this imperviousness comes from a divine connection that cannot be broken, no matter how hard the enemy tries. Your strength does not lie in your own ability to control every situation. Your strength lies in your alignment with the higher power that is always working for your good. This power does not need your control. It only needs your trust. When you trust, you are lifted. When you trust, you are protected. When you trust, your divine covering expands to meet every challenge with ease and grace. But trusting doesn't mean passively waiting for things to happen. Trusting means actively stepping forward with the belief that everything you need is already aligned for your success. It means stepping into the unknown with the confidence that you are never walking alone. It means knowing that no matter what is happening around you, you are not subject to the same fears, the same weaknesses, the same limitations as those who do not carry this divine protection. There is a difference between walking through life with a sense of fear and walking through life with a sense of certainty. And that certainty isn't based on your circumstances. It's based on the fact that you were chosen for this journey. Your protection is not just about avoiding harm. It's about moving forward with the full knowledge that everything you need is already aligned to you. It's about knowing that every person you meet, every obstacle you face, is an opportunity for you to activate your divine potential. This protection isn't just for you, it's for everyone around you. Your light, your energy, your presence can shift the atmosphere. It can break chains in others. It can create safe spaces for those who are lost or in danger. And it does so effortlessly. This divine covering does not just guard you from harm. It transforms everything you touch. It brings peace where there was once turmoil. It brings healing where there was once pain. It brings strength where there was once weakness. Because that's the power of your protection. It doesn't just shield you, it transforms the world around you. As you walk this path, there will be moments when you are tempted to doubt. There will be moments when the weight of the world feels unbearable. But in those moments, remember, this is not your fight alone. You have an army of protection around you, both visible and invisible. Your spiritual protection is like a fortress that stands tall, unshakable, and impervious to the storms of life. And as long as you remain aligned with your true self, with the divine power that has chosen you, you will never be defeated. This protection is your birthright. It is not something you earn. It is not something that can be taken from you. It is a promise from the universe, a promise that no evil can touch you, no harm can befall you, and no force can overpower you. The only thing that could ever break through your protection is your own fear, your own doubt, your own disbelief in the power that is already inside you. So, whenever you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, whenever you feel like you are being attacked or betrayed, remember this: you are protected. You were born with an impenetrable covering that no enemy can break. And as long as you continue to trust in this divine protection, nothing can stand in your way. There are times in life when it feels like everything is falling apart, when the weight of the world feels unbearable, and you wonder how much more you can take. You question your path, your choices, and even your purpose. But in those moments of uncertainty, you are forgetting one of the most powerful truths that the universe has gifted you. You are protected. The protection surrounding you is not just a shield. It is an active, living force that works in harmony with your soul. It is a divine mechanism that moves in unseen ways, directing your life toward peace, toward fulfillment, and toward your highest purpose. It works in ways that you may not always understand in the moment, but as you grow and expand, you begin to see the hand of the universe guiding you every step of the way. It's easy to forget that you are protected when the world seems chaotic. The noise of life can drown out the truth that your protection is constant, that it surrounds you at all times, and that nothing can break it. But when you begin to remember your divine protection, everything shifts. The fear that once held you back begins to dissipate. The doubt that once crept into your heart starts to fade. The peace that has always been within you begins to rise to the surface. This protection is not passive. It is not something that just sits back and watches life unfold. No, this protection actively intervenes in the most subtle and powerful ways. It works through synchronicities, through moments of serendipity, through the people you meet, and the doors that open for you when you need them most. It operates in the unseen realm, where energies and forces are constantly aligning to keep you on your highest path. When you walk through life with the understanding that you are divinely protected, you move with an inner knowing that no harm can touch you. The negative energies that surround many people in this world cannot penetrate your aura. The negative thoughts that might try to attach themselves to your mind cannot stay with you for long. The weight of the world does not cling to you because you carry a divine shield that is impervious to the darkness. And even when things go wrong, even when it seems like everything is falling apart, your divine protection is still working for you. It is transforming every setback into a setup for a greater comeback. It is making sure that every trial you face only strengthens you. It is ensuring that no matter what happens, you are always moving forward, always evolving, always growing into the person you were born to be. The challenges you face are not there to break you. They are there to reveal your strength. They are there to show you just how powerful you really are. You were not born to live a life of weakness or fear. You were born to live a life of greatness. You were chosen for this path, and no force of darkness can stop you. Think about the times when you faced adversity and come out stronger on the other side. You may have thought you would never make it through, but you did. You may have felt as though you were at the edge, ready to fall, but somehow you found your footing again. That is the divine protection at work, catching you when you stumble, guiding you when you can't see the way. It's the invisible hand that has always been there, lifting you higher, pushing you forward, keeping you in alignment with your highest self. You see, your protection isn't just about avoiding harm, it's about ensuring that your soul's journey remains undisturbed. There are forces at work behind the scenes, moving things into place, ensuring that your life unfolds exactly as it was meant to. Every experience, every person, every opportunity that comes your way has been divinely orchestrated to bring you closer to your purpose. And in that orchestration, nothing can take you off course. Now let's talk about the people and energies that seek to disrupt your peace. There will always be those who try to undermine your power. There will always be those who try to sow seeds of doubt, who try to discourage you or even hurt you. But the truth is, they can't touch you. They can try, but they will never succeed. Their attempts will always fall short because the protection that surrounds you is far more powerful than anything they can throw at you. This is not to say that you won't face challenges or moments of hardship. Life is a journey of growth, and growth often requires facing obstacles. But even in the face of adversity, you are never truly alone. The divine protection around you will always be there to guide you through, to lift you up when you fall, to shield you from the forces that wish to harm you. And when you fully embrace this protection, something incredible happens. You begin to operate from a place of unwavering confidence. You begin to move through the world with a sense of calm certainty, knowing that nothing can harm you. You start to see every challenge as an opportunity for growth, every obstacle as a stepping stone toward your higher purpose. You stop fearing the future, and instead, you start embracing it with excitement and anticipation, because you know that you are walking in alignment with your destiny. Your protection is not a barrier that keeps you from the world. It is a force that allows you to step into the world with power and grace. It gives you the courage to take risks, to follow your dreams, and to stand tall in the face of adversity. It is the foundation of your strength, the core of your being, and the source of your unwavering resilience. As you continue on your journey, remember that you are always covered. No evil can touch you. No harm can find you. You are invincible, not because of your own strength, but because of the divine power that flows through you. Your protection is eternal. It is unbreakable. And as long as you stay true to yourself, you will always be shielded, always be guided, always be loved. So step forward with confidence, chosen one. You are protected. You are unstoppable, and no evil can touch you. Not now, not ever. There is a sacred truth that few truly understand. When you are chosen, when you are aligned with your higher purpose, the forces of darkness that seek to disturb your peace cannot find their way to you. The very energy that flows through your being is one of divine protection, and it has been woven into the fabric of your existence from the moment you were conceived. This energy cannot be touched, broken, or destroyed, no matter what circumstances come your way. But the key to unlocking this protection lies within you. It's not just about knowing that you are protected, it's about believing it at the deepest level of your being. When you truly believe that no evil can touch you, that the universe has designed a safety net around you, you begin to step into your power in ways that are truly transformative. You walk through life with a sense of inner calm and strength, unaffected by the chaos and negativity that may surround you. This divine protection works through every aspect of your life. It works through the people you meet, the choices you make, and the paths you walk. It is not confined to any one part of your life. It extends to every area where you need it. It guides you when you're uncertain. It shields you when danger looms, and it strengthens you when you feel weak. And it does so effortlessly because this protection is not an external force, it is part of who you are. This divine protection is not passive. It doesn't just sit idly by as life unfolds. It is an active force, moving through you and around you, creating a powerful shield that repels anything that might try to bring harm. It moves through your thoughts, keeping negativity at bay. It moves through your emotions, ensuring that fear cannot take root in your heart. It moves through your actions, guiding you to make choices that align with your highest good. You may not always see the protection at work, but it is there, constantly moving, constantly shifting the energies in your favor. The universe is aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to support you on your journey. And while you may face challenges, those challenges are simply opportunities for growth, for strengthening your trust in the divine forces that are constantly working on your behalf. Sometimes, the protection manifests in ways that you don't expect. It may come in the form of a kind word from a stranger, a moment of synchronicity that opens a new door, or a feeling of peace that washes over you when you need it most. Other times, it may be more obvious, a clear message guiding you away from danger, or a shield that prevents harm from reaching you. But no matter how it appears, it is always there, always working behind the scenes to ensure that you are safe, that you are aligned, and that you are protected. The beauty of divine protection is that it is not limited by human understanding. It does not follow the same rules that govern the physical world. The protection that surrounds you is not bound by time, space, or circumstances. It transcends the limitations of the material world, operating in the realm of the spirit. And because of this, it is more powerful than any force that could ever threaten you. It's important to remember that this protection is not just about avoiding harm. It's about spiritual sovereignty. When you embrace your divine protection, you are stepping into your true power. You are claiming your birthright as a child of the universe, and you are acknowledging that nothing in this world can separate you from your divine connection. No person, no situation, no evil can ever break the bond that exists between you and the higher forces that have been guiding you all along. As you walk through life, always remember that you are never alone. The divine protection that surrounds you is constant, and it is unwavering. You are guided by an energy that is far greater than anything you could ever comprehend. An energy that is always working in your favor, always ensuring that you are safe and secure. And the more you trust in this protection, the more you align with your true purpose, the stronger and more potent your divine shield becomes. This protection doesn't just keep you safe, it also empowers you. It gives you the courage to take risks, to step into the unknown, to follow your heart and your intuition. It allows you to move through life with a sense of fearlessness, knowing that no harm can come to you, no evil can touch you. It opens doors where there were once walls, and it removes obstacles that might have once seemed insurmountable. When you understand the depth of your divine protection, you begin to move differently in the world. You walk with your head held high, with confidence in every step you take. You no longer fear what the future holds because you know that the universe has your back. You no longer shrink in the face of adversity because you know that you are untouchable. And when you walk in this power, others will feel it. They will see the light that radiates from you, the peace that surrounds you, and they will know that you are someone who carries divine protection. But remember, this protection is not just about the avoidance of harm. It is about your growth, your evolution, and your alignment with the divine. You are meant to live a life that is full of joy, peace, and fulfillment. You are meant to experience the fullness of your divine potential. And this protection is here to ensure that nothing stands in your way. So as you continue on your journey, step into each day with the knowledge that you are covered. Know that no evil can touch you, no harm can befall you. You are protected, always and forever, by a force that is greater than anything the world can throw at you. And when you embrace this truth, you will find that life becomes a series of limitless possibilities, each one more beautiful and more fulfilling than the last. Your protection is not just a shield, it is the foundation of your power. It is the energy that keeps you grounded, the force that propels you forward, and the divine assurance that you are always safe, always loved, and always protected. The universe has chosen you, and nothing, no matter how hard it tries, can ever take you off your path. As you continue to walk this journey of life, always remember this: your divine protection is not just a passive force that sits quietly by. It is an active, living presence that surrounds you, empowering you, guiding you, and ensuring that you remain aligned with your highest purpose. It is your constant companion, never leaving your side, always ready to support you in ways you cannot even begin to fathom. In every moment, your protection is working on your behalf. It is the invisible shield that guards your heart, your mind, and your spirit from the negative energies that seek to distract you from your path. It repels fear, doubt, and confusion, replacing them with clarity, confidence, and peace. It removes the people and situations that are not meant for you, while gently guiding you toward the ones that will uplift and support you. There may be times when you feel alone, when you feel as though you are walking through a storm with no one by your side. But even in those moments, know this: you are never alone. You are always protected, always surrounded by a divine force that is working tirelessly on your behalf. And when you look back on your life, you will see how the universe has been guiding you every step of the way, leading you to the moments and the people that are meant to help you grow and evolve. This divine protection is not just about keeping you safe from harm. It is about aligning you with your true essence. It is about ensuring that you are living a life that is authentic to your soul's deepest desires. It is about helping you shed the layers of fear, doubt, and insecurity that may have built up over the years, and allowing you to step into the fullness of who you truly are. When you embrace this truth, when you acknowledge the deep, unshakable protection that surrounds you, you begin to transform. You begin to walk through life with a sense of power, a sense of inner knowing that nothing can touch you. You begin to trust in your own intuition, knowing that it is a direct channel to the divine wisdom that resides within you. And as you trust this protection more and more, you will find that the universe begins to open up for you in miraculous ways. Doors that once seemed closed will swing wide open. Opportunities that you never thought possible will come to you with ease. People will be drawn to your energy, sensing the divine light that radiates from you. You will no longer feel the need to fight or struggle, because you will know that the universe has already conspired to bring you exactly what you need. One of the greatest gifts of divine protection is the ability to surrender. When you know you are protected, you no longer feel the need to control every aspect of your life. You no longer feel the pressure to make things happen on your own. Instead, you can release the need for control and trust that everything is unfolding in perfect harmony. You can rest in the knowing that the universe is always working in your favor, and that you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do. The act of surrendering to this divine protection is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. It takes courage to let go of control and trust that the universe has a higher plan for you. But when you do, you will find that life becomes easier, more fluid, and more joyful. You will begin to see that every challenge, every obstacle, is just another opportunity for growth, and you will face each one with confidence and grace, knowing that you are always being supported. In those moments when doubt or fear creeps in, when the world feels overwhelming and uncertain, remind yourself of this truth: no evil can touch you. You are divinely protected, and nothing in this world can break that protection. You are guided by a force far greater than anything the material world can offer, and you are on a path that is leading you toward your highest good. As you continue to embrace this protection, you will find that life begins to flow more smoothly. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will become stepping stones, and the people and situations that once drained your energy will fall away, leaving room for the things that truly serve you. You will feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with your soul's purpose. And as you move through life with this unwavering sense of protection, you will become a beacon of light for others. Your energy will radiate peace, power, and confidence, and those around you will begin to feel the warmth of your divine protection as well. You will inspire others to step into their own power, to embrace their own divine protection, and to trust that they are always supported by the universe. You are part of something much greater than yourself. You are connected to the divine energy that flows through all things, and this energy is constantly working on your behalf. Nothing can touch you, nothing can harm you, and nothing can take away the divine protection that surrounds you, now and forever. So walk forward with confidence. Chosen one, walk forward knowing that you are divinely protected and that nothing can stop you from stepping into your highest destiny. You are powerful, you are unstoppable, and you are eternally protected by the divine forces that guide you. No evil can touch you, and that is the most powerful truth of all.